Hey y'all. It is beautiful. Look at that background. It is really nice. It's a shot. I mean, I know where I am. I'm actually in an unmarked place right now, but I'm actually at Rice University at the second Foudnings conference. And so I just want to quickly film like me being here and like my reflection so far, because we're at lunch right now. And this morning I actually went to a session about how people are figuring out archival methodology for researching slave girls and like the things that they did. And some of them, it was like, oh my goodness. It was like they kept talking about like the resistance that black women faced and like how they weren't going to put up with, you know, the mistreatment, and how we are looking at primary documents that I would have never considered to even be primary documents. Like, I'm still learning as an archivist, even though I'm going into it, like, it's been 3 years since I've been in archives. 5 years total, including volunteer experience and like internships. But like, learning these things are pretty cool, you know? And so like, I definitely wanted to capture like my raw thoughts and how it is so cool meeting people from Texas Southern University, Rice University, and Prairie View A&M University, how people are researching these different topics on slavery and even internationally. It is so cool. Like, definitely nerding out. It's fine. This is just the afternoon session, but I'm going to go ahead and have my lunch, and I'll be back with more thoughts afterwards, because it's going to be a long day. Good afternoon, y'all. Sorry, I look a little rough. I am still recovering from this weekend. Like, after the day one and day two, I was purely exhausted and like I am not straight. Let me actually take it off the charger because I'm filming on my phone. I want to give a review of as to why I decided to do for week 2 of the series about conferences, because as archivists, it's good for us to continue our education, professional development. And so going to the second Foudnings conference at Rice University in Houston, Texas, there were so many awakenings of like new knowledge and learning about what other researchers and archivists are doing. And then they having the opportunity to go to TSU and see the famous Hannah Halls, and also I got to view a documentary from Dr. Karen Kazi, because she did her like research on the very first Black woman novelist in Texas, Lillian Horace. Like, it was so wonderful to see how she put that together. Like, she combined archives and storytelling, and that's what I want to do. Like, I realized this weekend I want to go into public history, and that's essentially what I want to do. And I'm really proud to really like have this awakening myself, because something awakened in me, and this is what happens for archivists. And it's like, this series, The Preserved Refugee, is like going on these topics that are now being kind of like, ooh, I don't know if we want to talk about it. I don't know if we want to like apply to school for African American studies. It's like, do it. Do it. Challenge the status quo. Do not be afraid to put yourself out there. There are people who are going to back you up regardless, and I found a new community of amazing Black women who all have PhDs in history, and this is only the beginning. Continue and strive for what you want to do, what you're passionate to do, because trust me, when you're not doing what you're passionate to do, you're going to be bored. And so I'm going to end this series and then go back to processing. Have a good day.